Got it? Stay there. Let me come on the other side. I'll just come over here.
No, you good. Let me show you. You good.
Thank you so much. Okay, we'll get Tim.
Can we get you a Lion Cubs television, Lakeside, Lion Cubs, make sure it's going to be you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, be good thing. I'm ready to go.
Lion Cubs TV.
Hi, this is Mark Wood, lead singer of Lakeside, on Lion Cub TV, all the way live.
One more.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let me set you up.
Some things you might not know. It's all good.
Oh, it's all good.
Mark Woods?
Yes, Mark Wood, no S. Yes,
Mark Wood.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, on the internet, they'll take you somewhere.
It'll take you somewhere else. Next thing you know. 3, 2, 1, rolling.
Hey, it's your girl Brittany again. I'm here with Mark Wood from Lakeside. Okay, I'm going to ask him a few questions today here.
Okay.
I want to ask you, where did you start off at?
Well, the beginning was in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio is later coined the land of funk, if you heard of. But I was in a very special situation, and 4 houses down and across the street from the Ohio Players, practicing in the basement. The group Sun, was called the Majestics then, but Sun made one of the early funk records too, called Flick My Bick. My uncle Willie had a band called the Sidewinders, so it was everywhere. I thought it was in the water. The great songwriter later, like William Shelby, that did my album with me, but wrote great songs like Second Time Around, The Beat Goes On, and Somewhere There's a Love for Me. It was right around the corner, and so we thought the whole neighborhood, and it really did turn out to be, most of the neighborhood was very special as far as music was concerned, with Walter Morrison, the Funky Worm, Junie from the Ohio Players, right there in the neighborhood. And so we just had a great time coming up. And, it was part of the high school, part of the great teaching, which I have to encourage with that note. Teaching in the schools of the music is being lost. We have to get our program together pertaining to the arts and allowing these great teachers to teach. This pocket that you see, most of this is out here, and it reaches all the way to P-Funk, One Nation Under the Groove, and those kind of songs like that, through the Ohio Players down through Lakeside, and a lot of Roger and Zapp and everybody were affected by a great music teacher or two along the way. And that's what's so important, that still exists and that's accessible to our audiences, to our kids, along with this and these instruments that we need. We got to have something for them to play. At least it doesn't have to be the most expensive things, but let's give them something so they can learn the basics of music, and then put it onus on the parents. It's still on the parents to go from there,
And what was the first instrument you played?
As it was the garbage cans behind the behind the house, actually, and a few houses down, Shani Barker's father had built this cement encasement that had the trash cans inside. So as far as I was concerned, there was a drum set right there, and that's the way I started. But the first drums I played were Diamonds from the Ohio Players, before he got into Players. And my sister was singing with him, and I guess I got the opportunity to play his drums, and that led to me getting my own set. And so I started as a drummer, started playing the piano because it was always around the house, and singing was a simple matter of being around two preachers. Both of my grandfathers were preachers, and my dad was chairman of the deacon board, so there's a lot of crooning going on just very naturally around the place. So I was very fortunate that way.
Okay. Would you say that you have anyone who inspired you personally?
Oh yes, for sure. I mentioned earlier that Junior Marvin Jr. from the Dales, but there was many others because from a voice standpoint, it was he and probably David Ruffin the most. But as far as other things like the 5 stair steps, I know I'm really, it's like she knows what the 5 stair steps are, but but the 5 stair steps was one of the greatest singing groups of our time. They were pre-Jackson 5, but a lot of that same thing, a family group. The Burks, the biggest song they made was Ooh Child. Everybody knows Ooh Child. Things are gonna be easier. But they made great songs in the early days, like You Waited Too Long and Don't Change Your Love. And the choreography, their whole style of staging was something that we just went after as far as our style. To be that quick and on our feet and almost Valero style, and very debonair in the style. And they had a female that sang, which is Aloha, their sister. I don't want to say it wrong, so I'll leave it alone. But she was awesome, but she danced, and really a lot of people don't know, early in Lakeside, my sister sang with us too, and she did a lot of background in dancing and choreography in that same similar style before she went on, graduated college, got her master's, and decided to sing gospel the rest of her time, and which was a great thing for gospel music because my sister's an incredible singer.
Okay. And what can we look forward to from Lakeside?
We're going straight ahead, and people can always see and hear, the original videos on YouTube and see them out there. There's 9 studio albums and some live albums, greatest hits albums. Please catch up on your Lakeside. And I do have a new solo CD out called The Adventures of Marky Starr. It has a song that's very special to me called It's All About Family, which I think is the most important thing that we could be speaking about or talking about. And that's what I've tried to do with my solo stuff, try to touch a little more sensitive subjects than just be, just singing about only dancing and stuff like that, which is fine. But I wanted to touch how much love there is and how important it is for us to feel each other, and use my voice to kind of push people to that understanding,
Okay. Well, there you are. You have it live from
Mark Wood, lead singer of the group.
Wood.
Yes.
No S.
Yes.
And thank you.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I said bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Come on. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Come on. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I said bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Take a bitch life, that's my life. Need a bitch that can fuck up clean right. Turn a bitch out, make her lick twice. Yeah, she eat pussy, but she don't fuck that. Laid in the middle, 2 middle lights. Straight killer bitch, pop rocks, no Sprite. Bam, little chubby ass, dummy car. Tell that bitch, twinkle, twinkle, call me the star. I'll hold them, tell them all. Kind of money nigga come by the leotard. I'm in this bitch, like my dick hard. And I shuffle money, like credit cards. YG tell them if you was up, take it in their condo. Link to my stoop, they don't come from straight truck, I'm like Donald. Quack, quack, I don't even know the sound of bitches make up. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I said bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
No, it's okay. Straight 12. Straight 12. 1, 2.
Y'all can talk on this to his video.
Take no bitches.
Y'all can give a shout out, say who y'all hanging with.
Shout out to Lil Pookie and Big Sam.
Big Sam.
Did you get it?
What's going down, Playboy?
Bounce off some shit.
Short ass.
Talk some shit, bro.
Look, you already know what it is. Just let power. YG just flip the stand.
It's cool.
We was gonna perform Cat Daddy, but
You got it?
cards today. You already
I
know
got
what
it too.
I hope you go to that barbecue.
Hard meat on your bitch's grill.
Thank you.
Straight up.
It starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
You know I take pictures.